Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back. It is fall, so that means that pretty much all of the good TV is coming out. Last night specifically, the Bachelor Canada started, so I'm going to start doing some recaps on my channel and let you guys know about all of the juicy drama that happens. So let's get right into it. First off, let's talk about our Bachelor. Aside from the fact that he's my dream guy, here's what we know about him. His name is Chris LaRue. He is a retired Major League Baseball player who is ready to settle down and start a family after traveling and being busy with his job, which pretty much seems to be the case with most bachelors. He seems really nice. He's gorgeous. Have you seen that beard? And he seemed pretty genuine to me. I think he's in it for, the actual finding someone to marry. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out, how he actually is. I mean, so far I'm a little bit in love with him, so hopefully that doesn't change. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into it, and it was the first episode, so we don't know a whole lot about him yet, but he's funny, he went along with most of the jokes, he seemed really nice, so I'm pretty excited. Now let's talk about the girls. I'm not going to go through every single one of them because, as you know, a bunch of them get eliminated the first episode, so they're kind of irrelevant anyway. But to start off with, our Bachelor had 20 girls from across the country, and in the first episode already they've cut it down to 15, which is significantly less than what most of the American Bachelors start with. I'm going to just talk about the highlights and my first impressions of some of the girls. And yeah, so we'll get into that. First off, let's talk about Katie. She is a lawyer, which she really emphasizes. She comes in with a document, a legal document about Bachelor stuff, the Bachelor promises to be a good guy or something. I don't remember. I forgot to write that down. But yeah, so she served him with legal papers. She seems really nice, but a little intense on the whole law thing. So we will see how it goes with her. They seemed to have really good chemistry and she seems nice. So I've actually put her in my top 5. Meghan is from Newfoundland, and she seems like a bit of an airhead, I'm sorry to say, but she screeched Chris in, which is, a cute Newfoundland tradition where you wear a hat, kiss a fish, do a jig, and drink some screech. But I technically think you're not supposed to do it off the island. So I think that's bad luck if you do. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. I might be. But she's nice. She's pretty. She just seems like an airhead to me. Next up, let's talk about Shanti. She was from Vancouver, I believe. She's a former model. Completely full of herself. She actually used the term haters in an actual sentence, she used it seriously. And she's one of the girls who's I'm not here to make friends, which is fine. Everyone knows that. You're not going there to become best buddies. But if you're the first girl to say, I'm not here to make friends, you're a bitch, which she turned out to be. Throughout the night, she hadn't talked to Chris yet, and she threw a fit. She was going on and on about how it was frustrating and how it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay that he hadn't gone to her and talked to her, and she went and ran to a bathroom and started crying and saying she wanted to go home, and Chris actually came up to the bathroom to convince her to stay, and he fell for it. And the entire time I wanted to claw my eyes out. Like, it is very obvious she is being set up to be the season's, you know, probably Corinne, but she has no redeeming qualities as far as I'm concerned. Like, I hated her right off the bat, and that'll probably continue. Unfortunately, I see her going pretty far. He seemed pretty into her, so that is not great. And next, let's talk about Dee. She actually got his first impression rose. I can't remember where she's from. She came in riding a motorbike, and she has a 5-year-old daughter, which she has not told Chris yet. And he gave her the first impression rose for being so open with him, but I don't know how he's gonna react when, you know, he finds out she has a kid that he was not told about. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited to see how that drama turns out, but hopefully it turns out well. She seems nice. I like her. She is another one of my top 5 picks. Let's talk about one of the girls who was eliminated, because like she did have quite a bit of focus in the episode. Her name is Priscilla. Again, I have no idea where she's from, but she did a really awkward jumping out of like a big fake cake routine. Oh yeah, it was Chris's birthday, so that's why that adds some context. But like, she's saying happy birthday totally off key, and it was so awkward and awful. So she got sent home. Then there's Kate. She called herself a luxury travel nomad. And I watched her video online, like her introduction video, and she basically takes rich people on trips. I feel like that's so pretentious with like the luxury travel nomad. So he seemed really into her, unfortunately, and they probably have a lot in common with the whole traveling a lot thing. So I don't know. I hope she's not around too long, but in the preview for the season, it looked like she was. Brittany. She is a Calgary girl. Unfortunately, the only girl from Alberta who made it past the first cut, which is unfortunate because she seems like a drama queen. She called herself an alpha female. Chris was really into her, but I don't know, the previews made her look a bit like a psycho bitch. And like, of course, the only girl from Alberta is a psycho bitch. That is just... Then there was a girl named Michaela, and for her limo entrance, she came with like promise rings, and she like had Chris promise her that he would go and talk to her first in the house, which was a really good idea, actually. I don't think I like her, but I mean, she seems nice. But, you know, she was like sure she was gonna get the first impression rose. So we'll see how that pans out. He seemed to like her pretty well. So, oh, Lara. So we don't see a whole lot of Lara in this episode, but I did watch her introduction video, and she reminded me a lot of Lauren from Ben's season of The Bachelor. She seems really sweet, you know, blonde. And in the after clip, you see that she has a pretty good sense of humor. She brought him like a dessert called like horse balls or something. But she is also in my top 5. I'm rooting for her to, you know, be, you know, the final rose. So hopefully she makes it. It's difficult in the first episode to tell because like we often don't find out a lot about these girls, but I watched all of their introductions online, and I think I have a pretty good idea of what is going to happen. I'm hoping that Lara will be, the final rose and he'll propose to her. I would also be happy with Katie, or Lindsay was another top pick. Unfortunately, I don't remember a whole lot about Lindsay, but they seemed to get along really well. She was wearing a really pretty blue dress. I would also be fine with him proposing to her. And then I also think Dee and Michaela will be top 5. But some other girls I can see being in the top 5 are Kate and either Brittany M or Shanty, which I really hope doesn't happen. But yeah, all of the drama from last night pretty much centered around Shanty's bathroom stunt, which is like, oh my god, how do you not know how The Bachelor works? Like, he's not just gonna come to you. You have to either go to him or, be patient. There are 20 girls, you all want time with him. Like, and I can't believe that he fell for it. I'm just so angry about that. Brittany M was the first one, and I think the only one to steal him twice. She had her time with him, stole him again. But yeah, that is pretty much all for last night. I'm really excited to see how this season turns out. Right off the bat, they are going straight to Costa Rica. So hopefully the travel adds a little more drama and excitement. So I'm really excited to see this season. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know your top 5 down in the comments. And if you want to, see the rest of my recaps, please subscribe. Maybe hit the bell if you want to see all of my updates for all of my videos. And yeah, leave a comment and a big thumbs up if you like it. Thanks guys. I will see you later.